Julia Trubkina has slammed 90 Day Fiancé co-star Yara after getting called out for her claims she was cut from 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? 28-year-old Julia used to be a go-go dancer in South Korea when she was introduced to her now-husband Brandon Gibbs by his friend. Julia moved to America to get married to Brandon in 90 Day Fiancé Season 8. The lovebirds felt restricted in their relationship thanks to Brandon still having to stay with his parents Ron and Betty Gibbs on their farm due to lack of money. Since their wedding, Julia has made multiple attempts to relocate with Brandon, but as of now, the TLC stars are back in Virginia. After their last major spin-off appearance on Happily Ever After, Season 6, Julia and Brandon were last seen in 90 Day Diaries. Their admirers expected to see Julia and Brandon back on the recently announced Season 7, but the couple was not included in the cast, unlike their peers Yara and Jovi Dufresne. When a fan on Instagram asked Julia why they were left out, she guessed that it was because she's from Russia. Earlier this year, Russia launched an attack against Ukraine. Many 90 Day Fiancé cast members such as Yara are from Ukraine and were also a part of a one-off special called 90 Day Diaries, Ukraine, in which Maria Devine, Natalie Morditsova, and others gave their terrifying first-hand accounts of the war. It's possible that Julia feels that the network treating her unfairly by not bringing her back on Happily Ever After? But Yara threw shade at Julia by recording a video of herself rolling her eyes and writing, "My reaction when Russian people complain that the world discriminates them." Julia, who's been in a major argument with Yara before during the Happily Ever After tell-all episode, also filmed herself doing an eye roll and moving her head from side to side as she popped a blue pill. "My face when people do a lot of plastic surgery for beauty but still use a lot of makeup and a lot of filters to make a video," wrote 90 Day Fiancé star Julia. After watching Yara's video, apart from agreeing with her for shading Julia, a few fans had also made fun of her for using so many filters that they thought she was Darcy Silva. Reddit user Aseber made a post about Julia's reply to Yara, on which fans tried to tell her that she and Brandon have not been cast because their storyline isn't good enough. TLC viewer Oak Prompt tried to explain how Julia sees Russia as doing nothing wrong, and Yara is obviously devastated by what her country has to go through as the war rages on. Someone else commented that they'd rather watch Brandon's parents on Happily Ever After. Fans noticed that Julia and Yara have stopped following each other on Instagram. When plastic surgery was discussed during their controversial tell-all episode, Yara was of the opinion that if someone doesn't like anything about their appearance, they should change it. Yara admitted to getting fillers and a nose job because it looked like a potato. But Julia, who's been a professional bodybuilder when she was in Russia, is completely against plastic surgery. In Julia's opinion, people are lazy, and if they do want to modify their bodies they should do so by going to the gym. Yara thought Julia was being judgmental back then. With Julia again making a joke out of Yara's appearance, the sassy 90 Day Fiancé star will surely try and make more petty remarks or perhaps directly confront her cast